1994.
Ah, this is the second bear.
The second bear, yes. A pair of bears.
Now this has got to be, I think, one of the greatest bits of air tattoo history, because in 1993 you had the Russian long-range aviation Tu-95MS Bear for the first time, and then they came back with another one for the flying display in 94.
That's right.
And the Russian Navy came with the Tu-142 as well.
The maritime one. Yes, interesting times again. We did lots of prep work. They came over, wrecked the ground, wrecked the arrangements for maintenance and the like. And yeah, two bears, one flying, one static.
The Tornado F3 Escort there, flown by Cliff Spink.
Was it?
It was.
Yep.
Right.
A great tiger man.
Yes, and a great airshow man as well.
Very much so, yes. Sabre and all sorts. Yes, having the bears was interesting because the culture of the Russian Air Force was quite different from the Western Air Forces. And it took a bit of careful diplomatic working to make sure everything went on the time that we wanted it to happen. But they were overwhelmed with their attendance from the first year they'd come because it was so different. And yeah, for them to be able to mix with the Western, their counterparts was just fantastic. And it sort of really, to me, brought home this United Nations of the sky, which I've always thought of the air tattoo as being, where the enemies come together and they love aviation and the magic of it. Special moment.
This is some of the footage that was captured by the film crew who made the trip over on the aircraft, arranged in part by our good friend Phil Wilkinson, who was then the Defence and Air Attaché in Moscow, and who was, he says, amazed to be told yes to the request for the camera crew to go along on the flight.
It was a very special opportunity, that, which was valuable to us and valuable all round. And Phil Wilkinson often talks, he gives talks about this, of the phone calls he used to get from Paul Bowen asking for the most impossible things to happen. But then he was amazed because they sort of did happen.
Yeah.
Good old Paul,
And this
venturing forth.
This is the Air Force Bear that only flew on the Sunday of that show.
Yeah, that's my earlier comment about the subtleties of the way you think and the way you do and commitments and the like. I think it was that year one of the Russian generals' hats
Was this the hat year?
Hat went missing.
We ought to have got that in. Yeah.
But yes, I think it was wasn't it one of our generals or air marshals that had borrowed it, if I remember rightly? Maybe not.
It was an overseas crew.
Was it?
Yeah.
That's a much better idea, isn't it?
Yes.